Hey, so today we have a citrus theme. You're in for a big treat. We're going to make some delicious orange muffins, and I'm going to use all kinds of ingredients to keep those muffins nice and moist. I'm going to show you a few chemistry tricks today once again to make sure those muffins are moist, most moist and delicious muffins you ever tried. So let's get cooking. Okay, so we're going to start off with one of the chemistry tricks right off the bat. I want to tell you that we're going to take about 3/4 cup of orange juice, a little bit more. And I'm using this delicious fresh pressed orange juice from Florida, cold press, 100% mandarin juice. It's very delicious. Little tart, little sweet. It's probably the most tasty orange juice I ever had. And the fact that it's from here, America, even better. So I'm going to take some gelatin. Here's the chemistry hack for today. We'll talk more in depth why this is important, but in a nutshell, the gelatin is going to bind to the moisture, the water in the juice. And we're going to add about a teaspoon. Now you don't want to add too much because then you're going to get soggy muffins. So I'm just going to move that around a little bit and sort of dissolve the gelatin the best I can. Now you can heat this too a little bit. I don't want to heat the orange juice too much because it does start to affect its flavor. So we're going to be just fine just like that. So we're going to set that aside, kind of let it absorb a little bit more of that moisture. We'll continue with our dry ingredients. Save the rest of that gelatin for later, another time. So we can work with our wet ingredients, if I can say that. So I'm going to start with a stick of butter. And I'm going to have about a 1/2 cup of sugar. Use some nice Florida sugar. Just want a 1/2 cup of sugar. I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of honey. Okay. Let's see how we're doing there. And where's my honey? Some nice Florida honey as well. So the theme is citrus and Florida. Orange blossom. This is orange blossom honey. Very nice. It's going to add some nice profile to. It's actually more like 5/8 cup of sugar. That's what I did here. And I notice I put the honey on top because it'll release a lot easier if I do it that way. There we go. Get all that marvelous honey in there. The eggs sort of act as an emulsifier, so we want to add those to our sugar so it forms sort of like a bridge, the gap between the liquids, the different liquids, the ones that are soluble in water and the ones that aren't. Kind of keeps everything together. Eggs are amazing, right? There's 1 and 2. Beautiful. We're going to add our mixture, our orange juice. So 3/4 cups of orange juice. It had a teaspoon of gelatin dissolved in it. And this, you're going to find this recipe, the batter might be a little bit looser than what you would normally expect for cupcakes. But what is going to happen is that gelatin is going to play a role, as I said before, in helping us kind of keep everything together. I'm going to take a nice dollop. It's going to be, which will be about 1/4 cup. I can tell from experience. It's about 1/4 cup of either sour cream or Greek yogurt. Okay, and mix that in. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the zest of one large orange with 2 small ones. I have a couple small oranges, mandarins. And what I did earlier, I'll show you the clip of that in a moment, is I put these in hot water, really hot water for a little while. And I try to get off most of the wax, because these are coated in wax. And you don't want to eat that wax if you don't have to. I'm just going to try and get the zest of these mandarins. And of course, a regular orange would probably be better, but they didn't seem to have any really beautiful, nice oranges. And the mandarin's, the skin is very thin, so it's okay if you go through it a little bit. In fact, I'm just going to go right over the batter. This is looking amazing. It's smelling great. So let's add our dry ingredients now. So we're going to have 2 cups of flour. Okay, 2 cups of flour. That should be good. And we've got about half a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Now I'm adding a full tablespoon because we have some competing forces this time. We have the gelatin, which is going to keep our batter sort of gummy and moist. And we have, obviously, eggs act as a leavening agent as well. And so we want to have light, airy, but it's same moist. So it seems to be contradictory in a way, but trust me, if you get the proportions right, it's going to be amazing. So I'm also going to add half a teaspoon, excuse me, of baking soda. Now the thing about these two things is they sort of work together. The baking soda reacts immediately with the acid that we have in our batter. But the baking powder works on 2 levels. It also reacts to heat. So as the batter heats, that's that secondary rising, almost, you want to call it rising, that occurs. Okay. So we're going to just sort of mix up our wet ingredients a little bit first. And then I'm going to add them, fold it right in to my batter. Be careful not to overmix. So overmixing, so when we start to develop those gluten fibers. Okay, so I have an ice cream scoop. I'm going to use to sort of portion these out. They're already puffed. So into the oven they go. Okay, so we're going to make an orange syrup. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and pour it over the muffins after they cooled a little bit. So to do that, I'll do pretty much like about a cup of sugar. And I'm going to squeeze a couple oranges into this. Luckily, these don't have any seeds. I want to get some of that fresh oranges in here. Try not to get the pulp if you can, avoid it. Okay. And my other orange. Squeeze that juice right in there. And I'm going to need to add some, just to bring it up to volume, I'm going to add some more of that beautiful sumo juice. So we're looking at about a cup total. So that should bring us to where we want to be. And so we're going to heat this. And we do not want to heat it too much, but we don't want the syrup to get too hot. We just want to do enough to dissolve the sugar. Okay, for our frosting, I got the zest of the orange once again. So I'll say about a half an orange or so. And we're going to add that in with our butter, half a stick of butter, and 8 ounces of some good quality cream cheese right into there, which is a little bit of carrot juice. But you can see that it's already a touch orange from the peel, but the carrot juice is going to give it that orangey color without adding artificial food dye. So it has this thing called beta-carotene, chemical beta-carotene. Oh, this is looking pretty. We'll mix that up in a little bit more. And we're going to add our powdered sugar. Okay, so to finish our frosting, we're going to gradually add about 3 cups of confectioner's sugar, powdered sugar. We'll get worked together, and I'll attach the electric piece to this. Oh, something about hand mixing. I always kind of enjoy that. It's going to feel the, whatever it is. And sumo. So now I'm going to add a little bit of this, give it that extra orange flavor. You don't want to overdo it. Okay, looks like our muffins are done. Looking beautiful. So one thing about the gelatin too, it allows it to brown a little bit nicer as well. It's a beautiful brown color. There's that Maillard reaction we've talked about in previous episodes. Take a look and see. So we are going to let these cool down a bit, and I'm going to then add some more simple syrup on each one of them. Let that absorb, and then we're going to pipe a little bit of the beautiful frosting that we're going to make. Okay, now that our cupcakes have had a chance to cool a bit, still a little warm, cool enough. I'm just going to take a toothpick and I'm going to poke a few holes in each one. Because what we're going to do next is we're going to add some of that nice simple syrup, orange simple syrup, just to kind of make them really nice and moist. So you don't have to add too much, just a little bit. You'll see them up. Cupcake's going to absorb that. Okay, so let's see if we can get a little frosting on these. True test is going to be in the taste. A little bit more there. They're looking really nice. Now you can get a knife and smooth it all over and make whatever kind of pretty design you want. It's all up to you. I tend to err on the rustic side because, again, as I said, it's not really my forte. Now, see how it is? Looks delicious, doesn't it? Okay, let's see how it tastes. Sure looks delicious. Take off the paper on the bottom. Let's just open that up and see what it looks like inside. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Mmm. Wow. So good. Texture is amazing. And all the flavors. Orange, bright orange flavor. The batter's not too sweet. Complements well with the frosting, the orange frosting. I think we have another winner. Well, thank you so much for joining me again today. I hope you enjoy this episode, and God bless.